Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Easter. This is going to be episode 1 of our WWE Immortals series. You have to start somewhere. We've been doing Twitch for months now at twitch.tv/thegamersdome, but we finally decided we're going to start doing some YouTube content. YouTube. No, because we have a greater reach this way. A lot of people don't know we're out there because you have to catch us when we're live on Twitch, and it's just a lot easier to have the kind of video on demand. So, as you can see, we've been playing Immortals for a little while. Actually, the day it came out, we did a 12-hour stream of nothing but Immortals, and that was pretty awesome. So we've been playing for a while. I want to go ahead and preface one thing here, is that I am aware that there are hacks out there that allow people to basically have infinite money so that they can have max level characters and all of that. I'm aware they exist. I know about them. I've chosen to not use them because I think they're crap. I'm not going to tell anyone how to use them. I like to play the games the right way. I mean, I'm a bit of a purist that way, and that I want to do things well within the programming without using stupid exploits. So you can see we're about 63 days in. We missed a day here and there logging in. We've missed the last couple just because we've been, frankly, really busy. But so we're going to go ahead and get logged in here and give kind of a state of where we're at. So it's number one, so I should probably start by giving you guys an idea here as to what we're sitting on. It's a pretty reasonable collection here. It's not the most amazing thing in the world. We've picked up some stuff. There's certainly some things I still need to pick up. Lately I've been spending a lot of my gold on upgrading abilities, opening equipment slots, things like that. We've actually done pretty well online, so we've gotten a number of equipments. And I think online is where we're actually going to mostly start today because I don't have any Macho King credits. We've already gone through Macho King once, so we're kind of sitting here at the moment. And I fully intend to go through and finish this before it's all said and done, but I think for now I'm going to we're going to go online because frankly I'm not even sure I have anything from online this week. Alright, so what do we got for quests here? Okay, well these are very simple quests, but I certainly like some of the top ones because they give you more renown and more gold. And we can play 10 matches, right? We'll run through 10 matches. So I normally like to do, I don't know what you would call it in this game. I know what you call it in other games. In Supercard they call it like a 3 MB. This is like a 1 MB. So my best guy, depending on how you want to look at it here, we're trying to edit here, right? Oh, I was on the wrong screen. I'm losing my mind this morning. Our Big Show's pretty solid here. We finally got all of his slots open. I don't find myself using the third ability too often, and they're really expensive to upgrade, so he's not who I like using, though. I mean, if we're being real honest here, who I like using is Roman. He doesn't have the most damage, he doesn't have the most health, but I kind of get the most enjoyment out of him, and I feel like he's just a good striker in general, so I usually put a bunch of striking enchantments or equipment on him. And they're somewhat beefed up. They could do better. I hate the punching bag. I need something better than punching bag. And I mean, WrestleMania tickets are all nice and all, but we probably should forge some of this stuff, but we'll deal with that later. So, I run with Roman Reigns, and then I try to run with 2 other people who frankly suck. So, how about Stone Cold and the Macho King?
Macho Man.
Should be reasonable here. And that leads me to, hopefully for the most part, playing against a balanced team where Roman Reigns can just kind of blow through them all.
Macho Man.
So Macho Man, we have his first ability maxed out, so we want to use something that that takes advantage of the first ability. So we'll use the pendant there. Same thing on Stone Cold.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
See, the mask is 2. I have to try to keep straight, like, which ones are what. I think it's the dagger that's 1. Yeah. So we'll throw the dagger up in there. Okay, so we're going to use this. Because I always try to get max renown, I try to do main events whenever possible. We usually get through them. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes if we run against another, like, 1MB team, it can be a problem. But see, like, this is a reasonably balanced team. I mean, his Macho Man's a little bit on the low side, but outside of that, like, the D-Bry and the Undertaker are pretty even. So, we'll give it a try here.
And here they go.
Okay, let's take care of this Macho King pretty quick. Okay, there goes D-Bry. We'll start striking on the Taker here. Nope. Yeah, he caught me. Let's just bring in him. I like the Macho King here on the energy drain. Like, he's pretty solid for that. And for anyone who's wondering, we use an iPad Mini 2 with an HDMI to Lightning connector into our game capture card, and that's how we're getting all of this. Okay, so boom, we already got the first one knocked out, no problem. Okay, so actually it was really nice there because we leveled up Macho King, but we also leveled up Roman, so we got Roman up to 49 now. So we're almost to the point of being done leveling him. Again here, a pretty reasonably balanced team, minus kind of a weak Orton. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. My tapping's not working out so well this morning.
Let's get it going.
I mean, we're getting there, but... And these are the teams that we're mostly wanting to see, and these are the teams that we usually don't have too much problem with. Oh man, my arm is just is not cooperating with the rest of me this morning. Maybe I just need to lower my thing. And that second ability is kind of a little rough to use sometimes. There, we'll just finish him off that way. Just because of how quickly you have to tap it. And I have a certain method I use, and... Oh. Apparently, I think they just started with the achievements. I've been getting random ones every once in a while now. So, like, if I don't need to tag anyone in, I often don't. Oh, this and again, this is perfect. This is a balanced team for us. So, again, just letting Roman Reigns come in and finish things off. And sometimes if they start to actually do some damage to him, or if I want to build up his adrenaline kind of passively, like I'll sit him on the bench and let somebody else come in for a minute. That strategy works really well with Big Show because he's got big defense. But see, nobody here is really doing too much damage. Let's see, I will go ahead and use the last ability here because I don't feel like tapping repeatedly. Wait, nope. No. I don't want to against D-Bry. I was going to do it against the Big Show. No, we're just randomly not using special abilities. Okay, now against him I have to wait until his buff wears off. Ah. My timing is terrible this morning. There we go. I just didn't feel like tapping for the second ability. It's not like this team's honestly giving me any problems whatsoever. But see, because I haven't actually pumped it up, it's... Plus Big Show just frankly has just a lot of health to begin with. The Macho Atomic Drop. We'll use that a couple of times. Because it's fun doing it on the Big Show. And of course, it doesn't count if you don't throw a beer can at them. So there we go. We're knocking these things out pretty quick here. And guys, you should always get in and do your online rewards. Like, try to do them every day. It doesn't take much to get into the top 10% or so. It gets you a lot of gold and a lot of equipment. And that equipment is highly useful. I mean, I can't ask for anything more than this. I'm getting the balanced teams that I want. I'm not going against the two crappy ones, one god-awful Triple H for me.
It begins. Who'll come out on top?
Which, for some reason, it's that King of Kings Triple H that seems to give me the most problems when he's like the one strong one. There we go. Now we're getting the arm working the way it's supposed to. Daniel Bryan, your arms say no, but your face says yes. We'll come in and drain his energy. It doesn't even matter. Like he'll probably get knocked out now, which is okay. Like I'm okay. I'm just okay with that. It gives me a little chance for Roman to regen his. Unfortunately, I can't go too defensive because even blocks are just painful. Okay. I don't use Roman's first ability very much, but sometimes when they're low, it'll work. And a little tip here, if you guys already do it, when you do that circle tap one, the one where you're just trying to not hold it at the top, but rather the more taps you get, the higher it is, use 2 fingers. It works. Gets you up faster. I almost always 200% now because of it. I mean, I usually did with 1 finger anyway, but sometimes I'd end up a little short. Alright, well, we got a Super Cena and a Daniel Bryan that are a little rough. The Macho Man's definitely their weak link, but hopefully we shouldn't have too much problem with this one.
Let's get rolling.
And I like to get in as much striking damage early as I can, especially, again, because I'm loaded up on strikers. And here I'll probably take advantage of Macho Man some to try to bring him in and drain Cena's energy now. Oh, we're attempting to. Well, no, that's not going to be good. Well, we blocked it, and it didn't kill me, so... And there, we're just gonna blow him out. And I really need to get his third ability up some. I just haven't felt like spending the coin on it yet. Because if I actually do, like, that ability will pretty much just be knocking out people rather than doing damage. Now, Cena gets a little dangerous about this point. Because once his energy gets really low, he will like come back and just beat the crap out of people. So... Stone Cold throwing the beer at him. But see, that was a block, and that did that much damage to us. Okay, again, we'll let the Macho Man come in and do his job. Run the adrenaline drain. Like, Macho Man and Paige are great for that. And we'll go ahead and expend Stone Cold here and kind of do as much as we can. Save Roman up. I mean, I could tag Roman in right now if I wanted to, frankly, and just end this. But I don't know. I feel like Stone Cold deserves a chance to get his licks in. Okay, well, speaking of getting his licks in, there he goes. But this will finish it up here, and we will get ourselves a main event victory. Which is nice because there's a lot of XP, or a lot of renown that comes with that. And let's see if we're gonna get anything special. Hey, okay, good. We got some refills. Those are always nice. Prefer equipment, but I mean, sometimes you're going, you just need refills. So, but we've got to get through 10 matches. So, let's go and run with a different team here. Now this Daniel Bryan, frankly, is pretty...
Daniel Bryan.
He's pretty rough for him. I'm going to go ahead and... I have enough gold here. I'm going to go ahead and unlock his last slot. And... he's fine as a striker. I really like my main guy to be a striker in general because that's most of what they're doing. And usually they're strong enough that the big abilities are great anyway. Though I think on this one I'm going to leave the punching bag out. And I'm probably going to go ahead and just bring in a hammer. Or actually not the hammer. I'll use the hero mask.
Daniel Bryan.
I still have one more I need to do on the flying headbutt. Because that ability is pretty brutal. Again, we're going to find a couple of our low guys. Low totem pole guys here to bring in. Sheamus is always a good one. Because of the speed bonus. Actually, maybe I'll just double Sheamus it. I mean, that gives Daniel double bonus. He'll be super fast. This actually should make Daniel Bryan pretty close to unstoppable. Of course, you're never supposed to say that. Again, let's just go ahead and I can use the Raven's Feather. Doesn't matter. It's better on Paige than it is on anyone else, but we're not using Paige. Excuse me. And then same deal here, Sheamus. We'll give you the dagger.
Sheamus.
Oh, we went one too far back. So again, we'll main event it up. At some point, I need to go through and collect some of the bronze guys I don't have. I just haven't really cared to do it so far. Maybe I'll just get a bunch and buy a bunch of bronze packs and up everyone. Which helps for a couple of the levels on the Macho, like when they do the challenges. But Daniel Bryan should be just so quick at this point. And he's just going to be hard to beat. That's all I need to do is say that and have Brock Lesnar come in and take him to school. Well, but I guess I really wasn't paying attention that Brock's was the only relevant guy on their team. So that makes the last knockouts pretty easy. And certainly, getting good at blocking is one of the things that really helps you a lot in this game. Just anticipating when they're attacking. And I screw it up sometimes. But watch their energy bar. I mean, a lot of times they like to use their first ability once they have enough energy to do it. So, kind of be ready for that. Okay, really balanced team here. And then using your special abilities right after you've blocked one of theirs, I mean, pretty much guarantees that yours is going off. Doesn't mean you can't use it at other times, but I certainly like knowing that my abilities. Oh boy. Okay. No biggie. See? Oh, I forgot which ability that was, but it doesn't matter. For some reason, I was ready to start tapping because I'm used to tapping on double abilities. Thank you, Roman Reigns. Oh, come on. See, again, I wasn't paying attention to the energy bar. Not that I'm really that concerned with it here. Maybe I should be. I think I remember if he gets knocked out, we're kind of in a hoop of trouble. Oh, he's not getting knocked out. He's not getting knocked out. Now, one thing that the 1MB strategy is bad for is that the renown is less. Like, I'm only getting 2,000 renown, whereas if I were to use like 3 good guys, it could be like 2,600, 2,800. But the teams you play against are a lot tougher, and there's a reasonable chance that, frankly, you're just not winning. Okay, well, this team's okay. I think we should be fine here. Cena's got a bit of health, but we should still be able to blow through that without too much problem.
Let's get rolling.
And see if I can if I can take him out before he gets a chance to get to that 10 times damage, because that shot can be pretty brutal if he gets it off. And I don't really have an energy drainer here, so I just have to block. You don't have to twist my leg. Actually, I do have to twist your leg. It doesn't matter. We've got that. Okay. And we're blowing through these pretty quick. I mean, this guy's honestly probably my best guy right now because I've been able to get him to a legendary 3. I just don't like him playing with him as much as Roman Reigns. I also think Roman Reigns is kind of getting a raw deal, like actually on TV in the WWE world right now. I think WWE Creative has caused a problem for Roman Reigns. That's not his problem.
And here they go.
But that is, we're not going to get into WWE politics right now. We're just going to beat the crap out of Cyborg Lesnar. Okay, now the Undertaker was their actual strong guy. But again, I'm really not concerned here. Oh, well. I should have used the first signature pump if I was going to keep using Dragon Screw as much as I've been. And again, if anyone's new and they haven't really played a lot, it can be frustrating early on. Some of these matchups can be hard. I remember when I first started playing, I couldn't win a main event to save my life. Okay, that D-Bry. That Daniel Bryan's going to be a problem. That Page is a nothing. So we got to be real careful against Daniel Bryan here. We may end up using our Sheamuses sacrificially. I'll let them like take the huge shots from Daniel Bryan once he gets energy up. But he's still, even at this, with wow, we one-shotted Paige. Literally one kick, she's gone. Like, thanks for playing. Okay, maybe it's not even going to be necessary. Because if Daniel Bryan just doesn't really hit me. So we're going to go in here, do a little bit of damage, but. So we're actually going to go ahead and bring in Sheamus here. Oh, this may actually mean the end of. No, it's not. So I'm trying to get him to suck up a D-Bry hit. You see, there's the D-Bry hit that I wanted him to suck up. Ooh, that was not good. Our ability didn't go off. Let's see if we can get a Dragon Screw off. Nope. There we go. Sometimes I'm like, am I going to get the block? When he's got that much power, you don't really want to eat that. So there we go. We've blown through all of our quests, which is great. We got a lot of matches in. I don't like grinding too much when I'm not doing the quests, but I certainly will. Okay, so they're not going to give us anything special here. And again, I think this is like the first day I've done it this week, maybe the second. But it doesn't take much to put you on the leaderboard. Like, you really don't have to do more than just kind of go in there and knock your quests out. I'm probably going to be like top 20% right now, though. I probably will have to grind some. Let's see. I'm at 19. Can never keep up. 19. The 1 dot. You'd think I'd have these things memorized by now, but I don't. I usually just don't care. Let's Yep, top 20%. Exactly what I thought. So, but we definitely would like to do better than that, so we will be. And now, so my other conundrum, which I'm going to briefly touch on, is that I'm kind of stuck over here. Like, I'm near the end here, but some of these matches are just difficult. Like, they're just really hard. And I'm low enough on energy that it doesn't matter. Like, we'll save that for the next episode. But, so, like, when you need Macho credits, like, just go back a couple. Back to where it's, like, 2 energy. And this is a good way of upping some other guys as well.
Daniel Bryan, Triple H.
Because these are pretty easy at this point.
Daniel Bryan.
We'll give him a... I don't know. I don't know what to give him. Doesn't matter so much.
Daniel Bryan. The Rock.
The Rock, we always use his first ability, so we'll give him a dagger.
The Rock.
And like these are super simple matches. Like you're gonna, like I didn't even really need to equip up, but it's a good habit to get into. And we're not going to go too long on this. This is just kind of like if you need the Macho credits, this is a really good way of getting them. You don't have to keep making progress. That's what I've heard some people, they're like, well, I can't get the credits anymore because I can't pass the levels that I'm on. Well, you can go back. As you see here, we're just kind of just ripping through them. I mean, how long was that total match? 30 seconds? 34 seconds. And there's a challenge credit. Perfect. So, like, I would do this. I would run through the whole thing, and I'll talk through it as I do one more. You run through the whole thing and just get a bunch of credits, and then run over there and blow through them. Like, you don't have to pay for credits. Like, this is way too easy to get them otherwise. Now, if you go down too far, you actually won't get credits. You can't, like, go to level 1 and then give you credits. I mean, you have to still be fighting on a respectable level. I mean, if you're near level 1, you can, but if you're near level 1, you're probably not likely to be getting the Macho King. So, I mean, these matches just go so quick. So, I think I'll probably pick up some credits later. And this is bad for XP, but you're not here for XP. You're here for the little bit of gold, and you're here for the credits. And always try to remember where you're at. I have the problem sometimes of like, which one was I in the middle of? Because I still try to finish them off to get the little bonus at the end. But yeah, so we'll go through here. We'll get these all polished off. We'll pick up another Macho King and get him up there. But that's going to end it for this episode. We're going to be doing episodes pretty reasonably often. I play the game enough, so why not tell you about it and give you a few tips and tricks as we're doing it. So subscribe, please. Follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamersdome. Twitter's good as well because I post all sorts of stuff there at twitter.com/thegamersdome. Links are all going to be below. Comment, thumbs ups. These are always appreciated. And until next time, this is Scott for the Gamers Dome. Keep playing, everyone. Bye.